everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen me before, my name is Becca and this is my plant channel. We talk about plants and plant care, plant fun, we go plant shopping, all these fun things. So welcome to my channel and welcome back if you are returning. So today I'm going to be taking care of some random plant chores. Now I repotted a bunch of plants the other day because I was putting it off, honestly, for a video, but then it was just getting to the point where I need to make sure that I'm not doing every little plant thing in front of a camera, because for a lot of people, and me included of course, plant chores and repotting and plant tending are very therapeutic things. And if I'm doing it in front of a camera all the time, that means that I'm on while I'm doing it. And sometimes it's just nice to just be off and not have to worry about that kind of stuff. So anyway, I repotted a bunch of stuff off camera and I have some chores to do and I'm willing to do them on camera today. So I hope that you enjoy. So before I get into the video, I wanted to announce and share with you that I'm going to be doing a giveaway on my YouTube channel right here on this channel, on this video. It is going to be a whale fin sansevieria. I noticed that every time I bring it up or I show them on camera, not everybody, but like a lot of people are super excited and wanting to buy one from me. So I wanted to give one away as a thank you for 5,000 subscribers, which I am so happy about and just over the moon excited about. So thank you so much for all of your support for this last like 9 months of YouTube. It's just insane how fast this has grown and I cannot wait to see where it is in a year, in January even. I'm just over the moon. So thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. So this is my thank you to you guys. I'm going to give away a whale fin sansevieria. Basically, the giveaway will be open right now, October 1st through October 8th. All you need to do to enter is comment down below on this video and tell me what your least favorite and your favorite plant chore are. Also make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and that you have liked this video. Once you've done all these 3 things, you will be entered into the giveaway. And unfortunately with YouTube, there's only going to be 1 entry per person. I will have all the information about the giveaway in the description box below if you missed any of that or I misspoke or it was confusing. So definitely check that out if you're interested in entering. Okay, so let me look at my list here. So I have to, number 1, repot my arrowhead right here. I'm going to be planting a moss pole in it so that it can continue to climb upwards, because basically at this point, whenever it gets kind of stringy at the top, I cut it back, which is great because now I have enough pieces to make another plant, which was my goal, obviously. But now I would really like for it to start climbing so that it can get like really tall and not look like it's falling over. Because this could actually be a vining plant, and a lot of people have them as vining plants, and I just don't really enjoy the way that they look as a vining plant, but I do love the way they look as an upright plant. So I am going to put a moss pole in it. I really don't know how it's going to do with the moss pole. Like, I'm kind of not certain, so this will be an experiment for all of us. If you've never moss poled a syngonium before, we're going to do it together and we're going to see how that goes. The second thing I need to do is separate this Hoya curtsii. I mentioned in my Hoya collection video and my houseplant video, my houseplant tour video, that I need to separate this out, and I wanted to create 2 or 3 plants from it, just to see, you know, how it would go, if I would like it better when it is a little bit of a smaller plant, because it is super beautiful, but it's just kind of hard to get a gauge on like how beautiful it is because it's just so packed in this pot. So I'm going to do that, and then the last thing I need to do is trim and untangle my string of hearts. So my string of hearts has gotten pretty long, and I don't know, I just kind of want to experiment with propagating it, so that is also what I'm going to be doing today. This morning, I went and I was fully planning on filming a video today that was me going to a plant sale that was happening at the Desert Museum. And if you don't know what the Desert Museum is, it's basically one of the coolest places in planet Earth, I have to admit. It is a nice and beautiful... Whoa! Oh my gosh. This was up for repotting like a long time ago. Look at this. All these roots. That is insane. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So anyway... Ooh, we've got a weird smell coming up. I feel like in every single repotting video I ever make, there is like a weird smell that comes up. It's like not a rotted smell, don't worry, it's not like that. It just smells like really strong dirt, and I never see other people react this way when they repot their plants, so maybe I'm just like weird, but it's a very unpleasant smell. It literally just smells like dirt. We're okay, my plant's fine, but I just don't like that smell. Also, another confession that maybe you might have noticed or maybe not have noticed, but I also really, really hate when my hands are dirty. I don't know who I was with or what I was doing, but I was with somebody and I was telling them that I don't like having my hands dirty, and they were like, but you like plants. I don't like having dirty hands. So it just feels like it's a little bit contradictory, but anyway, that was a really ridiculous segue because I want to tell you about, oops, I just remembered I'm still wearing my ring. Daniel, if you're watching, I'm sorry. The Desert Museum is a beautiful place of desert education and desert life. This morning there was a plant sale and I had no idea what I was expecting. Actually, I do know. I was expecting like a lot of cactus, like rare cactus and stuff like that. But when I got there, it was just a lot of landscaping plants for like native landscaping, which is really cool, but also not really relevant to me because I live in an apartment, unfortunately, as we all know. So I was a little bit bummed out by that, but it's cool. It's totally fine. I'm gonna need more soil. Oh my gosh, and I was also gonna put a moss pole in this. Dang it. I don't even know if there's gonna be any usable footage from this because this has been a mess. Down here, I'm just clearing off some soil so that I can fit this moss pole in. And this is a moss pole that I made with my friend Ashley. It's a different kind of moss pole, and I literally just made a moss pole video, but after I made that moss pole, I was like, this is a great way to make a moss pole, but I'm seeing a lot of other ways to make a moss pole on Instagram, and I'm curious. So we tried out a different kind. It worked out really nicely, and we both were like, wow, this is a really great moss pole. So definitely more of a fan of this one, I have to admit, although I do still recommend the other way that I made originally. I still stand by that method, but this method is also really great. So maybe I'll show you in the future. Alrighty, she is repotted and moss poled. There we go. Moss pole's a bit crooked. There we go. So again, I'm not sure how that's gonna work out, but I am very intrigued to see what happens with it, if it is successful, if it starts climbing, and I will definitely keep you in the loop because I know that this is a plant that a lot of people like to talk about. So I will definitely be sharing the process of that with you guys. My hands are so dirty right now. I'm just like doing everything I can to not go into the bathroom and wash my hands because they're just gonna get dirty again. What's the point, you know? Next on the to-do list is separate out this Hoya Curtsii. The first thing I'm going to do is not get freaked out that my hands are so dirty. I literally have chills just thinking about it. Like, you're not gonna be able to see this, but my arms have literal goosebumps all over them. Normally I'd go through the trouble of trying to preserve it just in case I'd use it again in the future, but honestly, I never reuse these, so I'm just gonna stop kidding myself about that one. Now, I have no clue what this is gonna look like under the hood, so we're both seeing this at the same time. And hey, it doesn't look so bad. Not bad at all, actually. There are a lot of like older yellowing leaves on the bottom here, so I'm going to just quickly remove all of those. Okay, so now I'm just working through the soil with my thumbs to separate the plant into two plants, and it's actually coming apart really, really easily, if you can see. Usually, in the past, I have not had such an easy experience splitting a plant. Like, I've had to like saw through the roots because they were in such bad condition. If you've been around long enough to see the Pothos Enjoy situation, comment down below because that was a true mess. it was like my first experience with people disagreeing with me over something with plants, and it was super uncomfortable, but also it was just good for me to experience that because there are so many different ways to handle plants, and just like parenting, you know, everybody thinks that their way is the right way, so it's just really easy to fall into those habits of being like, no, this is the right way because this works for me. But in reality, a lot of things work for a lot of different people. I was thinking about doing a Plant 101 course type of thing on my channel here. Let me know if that might interest you, like Plants 101 from my perspective, because I feel like, I don't know, every plant parent has a different perspective, and if you want to know what I think and like how I've taken care of my plants, I would love to share that. I mean, I kind of do sometimes in my videos, but it's never been like a dedicated video where it was like Plants 101 with Becca De La Plants. So let me know what you think about doing something like that. So I have 2 separated pieces. I'm just gonna use a lot of this same soil. It is a really nice soil mixture, and I'm just gonna use it and pot them in these little black pots. And there is number 2, looking really, really nice. Okay, I'm gonna clean up this area. I'm going to wash my hands, and then we will do our last chore, which is to trim and untangle my string of hearts. Okay, we are now in my bathroom where my string of hearts lives, and I've looped it up around my little razor holder. I don't know, but it is just super, super long, and I've been thinking about giving it a haircut for a little while. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. That took a really long time, and that would have been really boring to watch. I didn't even finish untangling the string of hearts before I chopped it because I was just like so irritated. It's so difficult to untangle them when they need water and also when the strings are so long. So I cut it, I gave it a haircut, and then I untangled it. And this is my first time actually propagating string of hearts, so I can't exactly give like a tutorial. I would love that in the future, but I'm going to experiment before I come on here and tell you how to do it. So I'll show you what it looks like. Here we go. I hope that the focus is on point here, but this is the little jar that I have put some of the plant in. You can see it is pretty long. Alright, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed coming along with me for some plant chores today. It was super fun. It was a nice relaxing day, so I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, make sure that you hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more planty content every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Bye! Oh, and don't forget to enter into the giveaway down below. All the information will be in the description box. Okay, bye!